Welcome.
Hello, hello. Great to see everyone here.
It is Playfulverse.
It is, and we've already been hanging out in Twitch chat and YouTube chat. No one in Mixer yet, but that's all right. It's fun listening to y'all get hyped for the stream. I've already seen some cool questions, people hanging out, having fun. This is really cool.
This is great. You know, there's something a little different this time around.
I think I shrunk a little bit.
I think you did. You're a little bit, you're different somehow. Yeah, I like the new you.
I've been
like
scaled down.
Look.
Just like on Photoshop, you grab the corner and you just kind of, that's what happened.
You know what really happened is that we've been doing these live streams for a year and a half now, and I realized I've never actually driven. So I'm going to take the turn driving the screen today. Brainsloth is going to be looking over your chats and calling out your questions.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it. I think you on the very first one, you were the driver. We did a couple a year and a half ago.
Right.
Maybe. But it's been a while.
Maybe. It wasn't archived though. It's lost to the twitch of time.
Yeah, never happened.
So yeah, I am back in the saddle once again. And we're excited to show you guys around Playfulverse.
Yeah. We got it. So we put out a call on the forums, our Steam forums, and on somewhere else. Oh, and we went into there's a Playfulverse Discord, and we said, hey guys, what should we check out in the next stream? We got some really cool suggestions that we can't wait to go see what's doing.
Thanks to those of you who gave us suggestions. Where can folks go if they want to join that Playfulverse Discord?
That's a good question. I will dig up the link. I have my computer here, and I'll post the link into the various chats. I think that Discord is open for anyone that plays on Playfulverse. Anyone can join pretty much. It's not secret or private. So yeah, come on. If you want to hang out with other folks that watch Playfulverse, that build on Playfulverse, that just like the word Playfulverse, it's a great word. Then yeah,
I came up with it.
So I'm gonna, once we get started here, I will grab the link and I'll paste it into Twitch and YouTube chat.
Sounds good. Thank you, Brainsloth. You know, we're going to go ahead and dive in here. We've got some stuff to show you guys today. We might even have a giveaway. And if we do a giveaway, it'll be for all of you. If you follow us on Facebook and Twitter, we did a poll yesterday asking which of two sets of blocks were people's favorites. And we have used the results of that poll to inform our special live streaming bonus. So we will reveal that soon. For now, why don't we hop on over to the game?
Let's do it.
So we're going to go to the original Playfulverse.
So you'll want to do the typical directorial move that I have to do where I tilt the monitor so it's actually pointing at myself.
That's right. I got to be Spielberg here.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Smooth pan, love it.
Man, you've got so many skills. I need to learn of your ways.
That's the main one. That's all you really need.
Yeah, just I can do that.
Yeah.
I can do that.
I have to get used to looking at this camera instead of that one. I'm sideways here. All right, we'll get the hang of this. No problem.
And I love this loading screen. It's so colorful. It's so full of life.
That was a great. I'm trying to remember. I can't offhand think of whose world that was, but definitely a cool one. I love. You can see all those Arctic lights giving that soft blue light like throughout the whole kind of city there. Looking very cool.
What I love is that behind us we have somebody play testing one of our games. This is probably Star Child.
Yeah.
If you can see in Brainsloth's window there, PlayStation VR. There's our there's Woody Smith, our animator. So you guys might have seen him on an earlier stream. So we are here in the original Playfulverse world. I'm here on my claim that I really should build on, but I haven't yet. One of these days I'm going to do a lot of cool stuff over here. But for now, we're going to go to a couple folks' touchstones. First of all, we're just going to turn off this so we don't get bombarded by chats. And we're going to go to Mailinter's touchstone. Apparently he has a lot of cool stuff here. So now what I read, what he told us was that he has a bunch of spaceships, but not only that, he has a really cool some kind of temple of some sort,
Oh,
like
very
a
nice.
lost or hidden temple.
This is Malantirs?
Malantir, yeah. I say Malantir. I probably pronounce it.
I think we're both equally wrong. So what I have written down,
I would love for you to be more right than me, Brainsloth.
what I've written down is a fleet of starships, and at the touchstone there's a teleporter for each ship.
Wow, look at all those folks joining us. Well, welcome, guys. Thanks for joining us.
Oh man, you can see you can see the starships loading in and it looks like they're just kind of warping.
That is so great. I love that.
The scale of those is too insane.
Before we go into any teleporters, we got to just take a look at these spaceships, because these are fantastic, you guys. Oh my gosh. You know what? I think I might glide up to one of these things and just take a look, because this is too cool. And this is, you'll see later on that this is actually kind of appropriate for today, because today's kind of space themed.
Yeah, that's right. This is a really cool, good starting build for us to be checking out right now. Oh man, what
Oh gosh, I'm not gonna make it. Oh man, that was so cool though. That was like a window of mineral water.
Is that what that? Yeah, I was looking at that green color and thinking that has to be mineral water or bog water. Behind, I don't know if it's behind glass or instead of glass. Maybe it's instead of, which would allow you to kind of fly in the side there.
Yeah.
That would be handy.
I really want to find out, and so sorry for watching me swim forever. I think I can do it this time.
Here's a good question I'm seeing on YouTube. KZ Wolf Gaming asks, where can I get Creativerse? The game I have from you is Super Lucky's Tale. Love that question. Creativerse is on Steam. It's available on PC on the Steam platform. It's free to play. You can go grab it right now and check it out. Welcome from the world of Super Lucky's Tale. Glad to have you here joining our stream.
Yes, welcome. How are they doing this?
Okay, so let's take a look here. So it's the outline there is LED blocks set to a cool green color, right?
Yeah.
You can see they are inset by about a block on the bottom, which is allowing the water to flow down and then stop without spilling over.
Right.
If that was flat, then it would
Because
spill.
that is how water behaves in Creativerse.
Yeah.
The standard rules of gravity do not apply.
Yeah, as long as you have one block of space, then any a waterfall of any velocity and volume can just stop instantly. No problem.
I love that. This is such a fantastic idea for a window, and you've got little spaceships in here, little fighter planes in here,
Yeah.
and then you've got this little the bridge up here, I imagine, where they make all their strategic battle decisions.
Iron Sledge says, was just about to say David's gliding was superior to Brainsloth, but no.
I fully expect that I will die before the end of this stream, because I've made fun of Brainsloth for a long time, for all the times he died, and karma's gonna get me. I just know it. This is so great.
Gaia Legend says that this is the amazing Armada server. Well, you put a smiley face with a tongue sticking out, so maybe you aren't being serious. This is just the original Playfulverse world, isn't it?
This is
Number
the
one.
OG Playfulverse.
OG Playfulverse by Brainsloth.
Yes.
Oh,
By
Remedy,
you.
I see. Answer that on the chat as well.
Thank you, Remedy. Remedy is one of our, he is our amazing moderator, our moderator supreme.
It's true.
I don't know if I can get, I don't want to take their ship apart, so I'm going to have to go all the way back down to the loading area.
Yeah, you gotta have restraint. That's why the one time we did a stream, it was after one of our contests, and we had published an adventure with all the contest winners in it. It wasn't the party pad, it was the one before that, just a blueprint contest, I guess. And I had so much fun being able to just pull all the builds apart, because it was an adventure and it wouldn't do it to the real thing.
You wouldn't feel guilty.
So if I wanted to leave the spaceship, I would just rip a chunk out of the wall and walk through it. So I think that adventure's still around. If you never saw it, there are a couple adventures. They're called like contest winners. They're both by Brainsloth. There's one for the blueprint contest, which was sci-fi themed builds, a lot of cool Galactic stuff. And then there was one for the party pad contest that we had at the end of last year, which is cool, like dance floors and crazy clubs and stuff. Both published as adventures. You should check those out.
Okay. Whoa, something crazy's going on in that teleporter. I think a Pigsy might have finally gone inside. Oh, no, it's a Rockster.
Is that what? That Rockster is having
That
some.
poor Rockster is having the worst day of his life.
Is that what that loading screen tip means? And I don't even know if it's one of them anymore. It was one of the old loading tips loading screen tips. I don't know if it's still there. That says like, be careful.
Yeah, don't go in the teleporter at the same time as Pigsy because you'll turn into a Pigsy. Just like that was the exact plot of that movie with Jeff Goldblum, The Pigsy.
The Pigsy, that well-known movie.
All right, I am looking for a teleporter. Do you have your notes?
Yeah, let's see.
The Balancer?
So
I want to get to this temple.
Okay. Yes, so this is near the touchstone. There is a corrupted mine shaft. You have to go through that.
Oh, okay, that's right. I bet that's what this is.
That's got the... Ooh,
I was about to die.
there you go. And once you go through, then the first teleporter on the right will reach the Temple of the First Gods.
Okay, I think...
Oh, yeah, I think that's it. I think you found it.
My other right.
Sign Act 1439 says, that movie is The Fly. No, it was The Pigsy.
Yeah, I think it was The Pigsy. I'm pretty sure. I'll check IMDb after the stream, but I'm pretty sure it was The Pigsy.
Yep.
Great movie, by the way. Great movie. Jeff Goldblum is fantastic. Temple of the Gods. I think we might be swimming here into this, maybe an underwater temple.
Oh, perhaps. Perhaps. I
love the zero edge thing they got going on here.
Yeah, the obsidian blocks are kind of flush with the surface of the water, and it's just never windy really in Creativerse. You're not really going to get much spills in there. Oh, this is already ominous and cool.
Oh, this is so cool. Let's see. Ooh, oh my goodness, this is going deep. I can already tell. Love this Lumite block stuff that they go in. Lumite slab, and they must be using some kind of cool lights.
Yeah, I'm guessing that because those slabs are there, it's allowing some light to come through, probably from like a red and a blue lamp, combining to make that kind of magenta color. Very nice.
Right.
Ooh.
Oh, I could have died. I should have died, but I didn't. I live to fight another day.
Is it worth turning on your flashlight to kind of see some of the up-close detail?
You make a good point.
Do you have Creativerse Pro? Do you have a flashlight? Maybe you don't.
I thought I did. Oh my gosh, that would be so embarrassing if I didn't have Creativerse Pro. I legit have it. I don't know. Wait, is there? No, that's only Adventures where you can disable flashlights.
Yeah, not it. Try flying. Okay.
Okay. Well, I mean,
maybe it's just you can't see it.
It's very moody. I like the moodiness.
All right, fair enough.
You know what? This is gonna bug me.
While you're checking that out, let me see if there's any more cool comments here. Unlucky Fried Kitten.
Okay,
nice build. I agree.
Right?
Ecodel. Well, for some reason
it's broken. Sorry, guys.
The Lost Gods or the First Gods or whichever one in the temple, they're just saying, hey, no flashlight.
The temple gods want their mood light.
Ooh, that's scary.
Yes, I agree.
Looking at that lava, we were playing on a version of the next update as it's still in development. This isn't giving much of anything away, but there's some improved lighting that was causing the lava to reflect up onto the character, and it made it look really cool. Just a little bit of work that was done to, I don't know. I would have to know something about like light, game lighting, in order to be able to describe it. But
you literally just showed me that, and it looked great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a little tweak here. I'm gonna go down to good, just to make it a little smoother.
Yeah. There's a lot going on here.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. Let's see. I'm gonna take a leap of faith here and see if I can make this. All right. Okay. So this is a really, really cool temple. There's a lot of nooks and crannies. I feel like I could get really lost in here, and just spend some time, just hang out. Get my bearings, get grounded, get centered, and just really hang out in the temple. But I may not do that. I think we may head on to the next area. Honestly, I can really relate to this temple because I'm about to die. And I was gonna say, underground builds are my favorite builds. Like that's most of what I build in Creativerse are like underground builds and basements and stuff.
Yeah. I was about to comment.
Stop burning.
This is particularly impressive because this build is all it's underground, so it just took a ton of excavating and digging and planning. But additionally, you can't really blueprint this, right? It's tied to the natural shape of the terrain and the way that the lava is flowing through, and I think you're just stuck on having this fire effect.
I think the fire effect is loving me right now, but I'm not taking any damage. So we're gonna go to the next guy.
All right.
You keep going.
Yeah, and so it just impressive because it's really big. It would take a ton of blueprints, but even if you blueprinted this build, it would include huge chunks of wall and lava, and it would just be. And so it really shows you how much kind of handcrafted work must have gone on into this build to make it how it is. Really, really cool stuff.
So did it not allow me to teleport because I'm on fire?
That could, let's see. Try again. It looked like it was gonna. I'm trying to go to Bardic.
Oh yeah, there it goes. There it goes. I'm not touching anything. Okay.
I'm glad we got a nice snowy loading screen here. Feel a little cooler.
It's very refreshing.
We'll see what it's like when we come back.
I'm so on fire right now.
And go all the way through the next round.
Here we go.
Keep going.
Kaya Bug asks, will you guys bring back the holiday and Halloween recipes by any chance? I haven't played for very long, and I see them, but I have no clue how to get those recipes. Short answer, yes, absolutely. We will. You can count on us bringing those back. Those are seasonal recipes. I think we just had some residual fire. Rip Playful David.
I died. It was bound to happen sooner or later. Might as well do it sooner rather than later.
Yeah, so you can count on those coming back. Don't know if it'll be in the exact same form, the exact same events. For example, some of those we gave away, you had to get them through from the trader, these trader mobs like the Great Pumpkiru and Elfie, and then some you got by accomplishing these community goals by defeating a certain number of community challenges. And so I don't know exactly if the structure of that'll be the same, but yeah, you can count on those coming back when the appropriate season is upon us.
And I'm seeing several folks telling me rest in peace. Thank you very much. I will rest in peace. In pieces.
Rip
let's see if I can go to Bardicus now. Because he has some cool stuff to show us. Bardicus.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
I'm
not on fire now. I should be able to go through.
Alright, you've been put out. You stopped, dropped, and rolled.
So run to the right.
Okay, what's going on here? Because this is my touchstone. I'm teleporting to Bardicus.
You know what? So do that search again. Bardicus.
I'm just gonna scroll.
Yeah, and double click his name versus.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably what. Bardicus.
Yeah. There we go.
Let's try that. Come on, Bardicus.
And once you get there, you should eat a mushroom. Your life total's a little low. You're right around a healthy 3% of life.
Well, I know that people want to see me die again, so I don't know if I'm going to deny them that. But Bardicus has a Gregorian house, a dojo, and a gladiator training ground. So we're going to see all of those, or at least one of those. Oh goodness.
Let's see.
Super Mario Brothers?
I'm just extremely curious what that is.
I can't pass this up. I have to see what this is. That was my first video game. I was 8 years old. I got a Nintendo for my birthday, and I played Super Mario Brothers.
So this isn't much like the Super Mario Brothers that I remember.
You know, it is so close, but you're right. I detect the strangeness. Maybe it's a work in progress.
All right.
Let's.
I told you to eat a mushroom.
You did. You
I
did.
said, hey, you should just think about
I totally should have eaten a mushroom.
it. All right. Well, now that's all right.
You're the master at these things. I need to listen to your
No, I mean I
sage
die
wisdom.
as many times normally.
Okay.
All right. Bardicus says, "Go to my dojo."
Okay. We will do that, Bardicus. But in the meantime, we are going to. Well, I'm going to teleport first, and then. We've got a little something tucked away for you guys. I think it's about time we talked about it. So let me teleport.
You trying to unbind?
Yes.
Try right alt.
Right. Alt.
And now you're on the loading screen, so it might not work. Shout out John Moo 5. I see you. Good to see you.
It's one of your buddies, huh?
It is my real life buddy from real life.
Okay.
Okay, Dojo.
Okay, so Dojo and Gladiator training. I think this is where he wants us to.
Will become a gladiator when you go there.
I don't know if I'm ready for that, but I'll give it a whirl.
Sandy Cheeks 951. I can't wait till we get the larger stacks update. I can't wait for that either, Sandy Cheeks.
Same here. Same here. You created that post and posted it out, and people loved it.
Yeah, well, it's all. I think they love the idea of the changes. So if you haven't seen that,
That's true.
you can go to our Twitter, or I'll just tell you about it. We put out a little bit of a teaser. There's some. This isn't the main thing in the update or the next update by any stretch, but we figured, hey, it's time we can start teasing some kind of smaller quality of life improvements that are going to be in the next update. And one was that stack size. So talking about in your inventory, in your chest, stack size is going to be raised. Right now it's at 300. We said 300 seems low. Why not 999? So we're just about tripling it.
Nice.
Stack size. We're just trying to make targeted changes to make inventory management a little smoother. This is something we talked about in a blog post a few months ago, and we just want inventory management to be a little easier. And so one thing that we can do is crank up that stack size.
Why not crank away? Let's get that stack size up there. Now, we talked about early on the stream the little poll that we did yesterday, and we have a little giveaway for you guys. Let's, without further ado, it is a space-themed giveaway, and we have selected Moonfill as the key word. If you go to the Creativerse store right now and type in Moonfill, which I believe is the rejected title of an old James Bond.
Okay, I had no idea about Moonfill. I was just taking your word. I was like, hey, Moonfill.
Yes,
It's got moon in
yes.
it. Galactic makes sense to me.
It was a rejected James Bond script that I wrote when I was 12.
Oh, okay.
And
Didn't
Hollywood
know-
did not
I didn't
pick
know
that
about
up,
it. Yeah.
but they should have, because they would have made bank. But instead, you guys get to make bank. So Moonfill. Moonfill.
That's how it was
That was, yeah. So
original
let's head back into the game.
Yeah, absolutely. So visit the store, click on that little redeem button, type in Moonfill, and you're going to
Right
get...
there.
Oh, what are they going to get today, David? Do you remember?
Well, they're going to get a Galactic bundle.
the Galactic
The Galactic pack, yes.
Yeah.
The actual Galactic pack that's in the store right now for
Yeah,
a value of 300 coins.
Yeah, so this is just a pack. It's got a bunch of pre-crafted Galactic blocks for you, so you can start building something right away. You don't need the recipes. You can just start. You don't need to go craft them. It's just a big bundle of, I don't know, something, 4,000 blocks, something crazy. So it's enough for you to start building a cool ship or a...
Did you say it's enough for you to start building cool ship?
I said a cool ship.
Okay. Because I was going to be like, that's pretty bold of you. You're going to build some cool ship.
Build some cool ship.
I think this is the
looking rad.
dojo.
It's got to be.
Yes. Oh man, it makes me want to do some sweet moves.
Yeah. Those were quite sweet.
I can't do a running wall jump, but this is really cool. I love this use of Forbidden City blocks, and great use of arc sign right here for the nice characters.
Yeah, totally. So, yeah, I really do love this Forbidden City set.
This is arc sign too, right?
Yeah, so some arc sign art. Those are probably hidden under the ground and projecting sideways, or maybe they're hidden in a wall or something if they're sideways.
Blue smokeless Paul.
This ball.
Keeping it
Saying what's
smoke
up.
free. That's really cool. So is this like the gladiator area too?
Yeah, and so I like those over right where we came in. There was those actually weren't part of the Forbidden City set. Those were just barred wood windows, but they're right at home with this set. I always like seeing when you can take a set like the Galactic set, like the Forbidden City set, and then combine it with blocks that are already in the game to make kind of unexpected, you know. The wood blocks probably work in any number of these theme sets. The stone blocks look really great alongside medieval blocks, and so I love seeing those combinations. What people think of doing.
I've seen people use the Galactic windows like on old-timey houses, and they look good. Like, you know, those old 50s houses where they had the circle windows.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
This is a cool balcony too. I want to go check out this house, and it looks like it has a some kind of gosh, why can't I think of the word? What am I thinking of?
Oh, what is this thing? It's like a.
I cannot think of the word. It's
like
a steamroller, not a steamroller.
Well, it's kind of like a the shape
tractor.
of, yeah, it's kind of a tractor. The shape of it's kind of like a forklift, but it's got a scoop.
Yeah.
So
It's a scooper.
scooper.
I think that's the official word.
Yeah, I just looked it up. It is a scooper.
Oh, you're fast.
Yeah. I did it without typing or saying like, "Hey Siri."
Yeah. You are impressive. Oh, I can't go in here because I don't have permission.
They're saying, "Hey, we should probably switch cameras so that way you can."
So this is we're gonna go back and check out the dojo, but thank you, folks, for letting us know. I'm an idiot. So we're here. The door's locked, so we can't go in there anyway. So we're gonna go back and check out the dojo real fast because
Has it been this whole? Yeah, I guess so. So the dojo we didn't see.
we were describing it really well. I thought like you should have been able to imagine it in your head.
Let's see if the picture that you had in your head matches up with what we actually have here.
This is the dojo. And here's that cool arc sign on the floor I was talking about.
We're talking about that. Let's see. We mentioned the wood bar.
Oh yes,
windows.
The
over
wood
by
bar
the
windows.
entrance.
I was all like very careful to look exactly at it as you were talking.
You framed it up perfectly on your screen.
And nobody could see it. I feel bad. I didn't notice these last time. It's one of those training.
Oh, awesome! I love that. So that is wood floor cylinders or wood wall cylinders. I don't know which one. And then those are wood fence posts that are rotated sideways.
And here is the cool picture I looked at.
Yeah.
And then there's the cool Chinese characters. You guys, this is probably like the worst stream you've ever watched in your life because I just like totally forgot to switch the camera.
Totally fine. It was like 90 seconds. Hey, do you want to check out that balcony too? We did call it a cool balcony.
We did call it the cool balcony.
And then I think we can keep going.
Okay.
I like seeing the shape of this from the outside. Wood fence looking very sweet. Nice balcony. You're right. Yeah.
Any cool questions or interesting comments for people?
Let's take a look here. Love the floor design. Let's see, was the code already given? Yes, if you missed the code, we gave it out just a little while ago. The code is Moonfill. But if you're like, what did he say? We'll also put it up here on the screen.
There it is.
That's the code. Go to the Creativerse store, get yourself a Galactic pack.
It is the Galactic pack that is in the store, the official one. But it also has a cool little custom icon. So I've heard that there are folks who collect these things and don't actually redeem them.
That's true. I've seen screenshots where people are like, hey, I'm kind of backed into the corner. I really need a button to redeem all my bundles at once because I have about 400 of them.
I can't show it to you because I've already claimed this and
then
I
you claimed it
repurposed
yourself?
an old product, which I had claimed like years ago. So
got it.
Because I was too lazy to make a new product in our API.
Yeah.
But it's got
Understood.
a cool Playfulverse icon.
Yeah.
That I made just for you guys.
Yeah, you'll enjoy it. It'll look really nice there, unclaimed. Unless you really want those Galactic items, and then you're just gonna have to claim it.
Okay, Benny wanted us to check out his modern house, which he's been working on for a while.
Yes.
And he has really made some good progress on it.
Is that Benny, aka Scrub Tier or Garbage Tier, Scrub Lord or whatever, from the forums?
I believe it is. Thank you, Benny. I'm just gonna call you Benny for now, until we get properly introduced.
Crazy Wolf Gaming says, "What is your favorite character from Super Lucky's Tale?" Theirs is Tess.
What is your favorite character?
Tess is strong. I'm partial to Lady Meowmalade. I like when she took over Gilly Island with her just incessant, kind of hypnotic dance tune of the summer.
Yep. I got to be honest. My favorite is Master Mittens, the original character who, before the kitty litter ever existed, he was like the first character in like the original prototypes that we used to play around the office.
Oh yeah.
And I just love the guy. He's a cool cat. So we're gonna check out Benny's modern house.
All right, let's take a look. Looks like there's a few modern structures around here. This is just I don't know if you classify this as a modern pool. I think pools have remained about the same for a while.
I do like it though.
Yeah, looking good.
I mean, a pool is relatively modern. If you look at the age of humanity.
Yeah, on a timeline of like the Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Pools are way modern.
Very
right.
modern. All right, let's go inside.
Empty island. I guess we won't go there. Yacht
I think
collector.
he did mention.
I think so. I saw that as well. That comment
Yeah, he
on the
mentioned some
forums.
yachts. We gotta check this out.
I'm gonna peek at our forum thread and see if we've gotten any more. Anything else we should?
Any more posts?
Yeah. Nope. No problem.
Well, guys, we're gonna keep doing these Playfulverse streams. So if you guys are building in any of the Playfulverse worlds, just let us know the next time we do a call out.
Yeah, definitely. We're always looking for something else to check out, or if there's something that is not in a Playfulverse world, but you've been working hard on it. Maybe you publish it as an adventure, or you're willing to invite us into your world. Let us know.
Yeah, we did get. I think it was Unlucky Fried Kitten. You guys wanted us to visit a world, and I'm not sure if we're gonna have time this time, but if we get time next time, we will definitely check that out.
Question from Lost Soul 529. Feel bad I keep asking. Hey, don't feel bad. Please keep asking. But any ideas about making farming easier to do when in bulk, like machines or anything? That is a great question, and that is definitely one of the things. So when we talk about doing improvements that are for quality of life, and so the stack size is one of those things. It's actually, for us to implement, doesn't take a ton of work. It's just a kind of under the hood a data tweak, a balance tweak, but it could pay off a lot as far as saving folks time, and it's just about finding the best kind of most balanced number that works for everyone. And so the same thing I think could be true of farming. It's definitely a conversation we want to have. I don't think there's anything related to farming going on in this current update that we're trying to get out. This one has some more kind of major kind of global changes that we're working on and trying to get totally bug free and feeling good and polished. But for future updates, I think it's totally not out of the question at all that we would go look at revisit farming, and even if it's just some low-hanging things like looking at the return when you plant a crop or process a crop into seeds or those kinds of things, or how effective fertilizer is. Anything that we can do even without having to create new machines or new features is all totally on the table. So yeah, great question.
And we're gonna check out a yacht.
Now let's check out a yacht.
Well put. Let's check out a yacht.
Yeah.
Benny's Yacht. Seen a lot of familiar names in the chat. Thank you guys so much for showing up.
Yeah.
Let's go get on a boat.
Oh man, that's like one of those yachts that has little tiny yachts inside that you can deploy.
This is a yacht that eats yachts for breakfast. Oh, this is huge. It is the ultimate masterclass in how to achieve exterior and interior detail. Wow, we're about to see a masterclass in detail. It's the largest yacht, and it's also a blueprint. That's cool. So search for Benny on, or wait, no, what's his Steam name?
On Steam, this is Scrub Tier Garbage Lord.
Scrub Tier Garbage Lord.
Yeah.
If you want to build a yacht, maybe just search for yacht.
Yeah, here, I'm going to do a search. I'll see how we can. I bet I can find it real quick.
Yeah, that might be easier. But I am excited to check out this masterclass in interior and exterior detail.
Yeah, this is exciting stuff. Let's see.
If I can get there.
Okay, so yeah, I typed in yacht, and that's Y-A-C-H-T, not like Y-O-T, like it should be, right, English language. And then I scroll down the list about halfway, and then you'll see about maybe 10 yachts done by Scrub Tier Garbage Lord. And so just go browse through those to your heart's content.
Apparently be careful when getting on the yacht because there is no entry from the water. So apologies for once again swimming on the screen, which is probably not the most exciting thing in the world. I'm just gonna fly there.
There you go. Stefan asks, how long will the code work? Usually we leave these up not for too long, a day or so. Probably, till the end of tomorrow, something like that?
You've got 12 minutes.
12 seconds, starting
No, it'll go through, I think, Saturday.
Okay.
Central time, midnight, like Saturday evening.
Sounds good. So a few days, 72 hours or something.
Oh man, I don't have permission to see this exterior.
Well, this is an exclusive yacht. Not just anyone is invited aboard.
I do like what he's done with the windows. It's very sleek. It's got a full kitchen in his yacht. That's very cool. He's using trapdoors, locked trapdoors apparently.
For
Probably
cabinet.
got yeah, for cabinets, for foodstuffs. Probably got some like Captain Crunch in there he doesn't want me getting at. I don't blame him.
Ethan with a public service announcement. Today is Big Mac's 50th anniversary, and if you buy a Big Mac, you get a Mac coin to redeem later for another Big Mac.
Whoa.
That sounds almost too insane to be true, but I'll take your word for it, Ethan. One of those.
You know, this door is telling me to interact with it, but it's not letting me do that. And I think, as world owner, can you open any door?
No.
I don't know if I've ever seen you run into locked doors on Playful.
No, if someone has, I don't think I have. It depends on what their claim settings are, but it's totally possible for someone to lock out even a world owner.
Well, again, also my flashlight isn't working, so it could just be that my our keyboard has broken.
I think your flashlight's on right now.
Oh yeah, you're right. It did turn on.
It's just.
It wasn't on in the temple though.
Look at that. It flickered once, so your keyboard has got some sort of.
Yeah, you know, it wouldn't be a Playfulverse stream if there wasn't some kind of technical difficulty.
That's no problem.
But I do like this yacht. This is really cool.
The yacht with a diamond table makes sense.
If you can afford a yacht, you can afford a diamond table. I'm gonna try and I'm not gonna do that. I was gonna get to the top here by gliding.
Oh, that yacht I see has its own helicopter.
Yeah.
Going across the way there.
Thank goodness my glider button isn't broken.
Yeah.
So this is a really cool yacht, and he's got another yacht over there. His little brother. And,
So this was the big one?
Yeah, this is the big one.
Okay.
The one that eats yachts for breakfast.
Right.
And I fell in the water again. Okay, we have one more build. Grayanix wanted us to check out. My computer went blank. Oh, that's on Playfulverse 6.
So one more I had on my list. See if there's a touchstone for Stack Overflow.
Oh yeah, Stack Overflow. That's right.
And then that was also in this Playfulverse world. And they just said it was a big build that took up a lot of area.
Okay, that might be all we have time for, but let's check it out.
Cool.
Stack. Oh, dang it, on my own. There we go.
Hey, that's it. So I don't know what to expect here. They just said it's a big build. I said, oh, I'll check out a big
It's a
build.
mystery build.
It is.
And I am intrigued. And you know what? If I can, nope, it's not going to let me. Let me see. There we go. While we're waiting, here is today's promo code, which
That's
is
right.
a Galactic pack. Whole bunch of space blocks for you guys to use. You can build some of those spaceships we looked at earlier if you want.
Space yacht. Why not?
Space yacht.
I want to see a space yacht.
This is really cool. Grayanix House of Cards. I like it.
I feel like I've seen this build before. Was this? I might be wrong, but this one might have been submitted as part of one of the contests or something. So it's really ringing as familiar to me.
I don't think we've done it on a Playfulverse, but
Definitely not.
It does look familiar.
If not, it was one using kind of a similar style with those, using slopes to create those tilted shapes and stuff. That's very cool.
I will point out we don't see too many jungle builds.
That's true.
They're kind of more of a rare breed, and I like and really respect when people build in the jungles because it's one of my favorite biomes.
Yeah, for sure. And it's hard if you're not in a world with peaceful creatures. It's a little harder because those feral pigsies really like to come mess with you when you're, or the poisonous leafies.
Speaking of feral pigsy, hey buddy, I'm glad you're peaceful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of a brutal place to build, which is probably why more people don't build.
There was a great kind of jungle city on. What was this
some
world?
tribes.
It's one of the worlds that Echo used to play in. It starts with a T. I can't think of it.
It's not free MP4.
Yeah, that was it. It starts with a T. Free MP4. That world, one of the main kind of built-up areas was right in a jungle coast, and had a bunch of really cool builds.
Yeah, it had a really like epic tree house that was like a city.
Yeah.
A tree city.
Yeah, Kalara25 says, I built a small resort on the treetops of the jungle biome. So that's something that a lot of folks don't, I won't say they don't realize, but the treetops, the trees are so big and they connect so often because they're close together and they have huge giant canopies that the treetops are really their own kind of biome. You get up there and there's hills of leaves that you can kind of traverse, and you can make connectors between different trees. And so that's true in the jungle, it's true in the swamp biome, and the regular kind of giant cragwood forests. Definitely get up in those treetops and you can, it's a world, you know, of its own.
Which is actually one of the reasons why leaf decay is kind of tricky. I think that's one of several reasons, but that's been a long-standing request from players.
Right.
But the fact that like all of our trees connect would make it kind of tricky to figure out, like, if you cut down a tree, where does it end?
Right.
I want to take out an entire forest, right?
Yeah, I think that's right. In my opinion, if I was trying to solve that problem, I think I would put the power more in the hands of the player to just better ways to kind of take care, you know, either harvest or bring down trees more efficiently, rather than relying on some algorithm that's going to go look and try to discern where one tree ends and the other begins. That's really hard to do in a way that's going to make everyone happy.
Yep. I think that's a good idea. If you guys are excited about that idea, let us know on Twitter, in the forums, or wherever we are.
Yeah, we continue to always read your suggestions and feedback. We never stop keeping up with that stuff. Love to read it. Anything that y'all have to say about Creativerse.
So this is a really cool area. It definitely is a big area. There's a lot to see. So if you guys want to check it out, the world is Playfulverse. It's the original Playfulverse by Brainsloth, and this is Stack Overflow. You should come check it out. The world is open to anyone, so come on in.
That reminds me, I think is that a fish or a whale? I
think so.
There's a shark blueprint in the workshop that looks like that too. It's one that we shared one time on our social media. This one looks pretty similar, but he's a little friendlier than the shark. This guy is just I love that the coral is being used as like the guts of the fish.
Yeah, it's a perfect choice.
Yeah.
And I was going to see what this is. This will be the last thing we do, and then we got to go for the day. But it looks like there's a bee up here.
Oh, look at that.
There's a bee eating a flower. And I need to teleport. Oh, it's such a cute little bee. It looks kind of like a pig bee. Mr. Pig Bee, how are you? How is that flower treating you?
Very cool.
That is what we got for you guys today. Let us switch over here.
Yeah. So I'm happy we got to swing by the original Playfulverse world. We've over the last few streams we've checked out some of the newer ones. There's if you do a search just in the world browser for Playfulverse, you'll see like RW6, RW7, RW8, and those are newer ones. They're all created by a playful guy. Mr. Remedy put those together for us, and all of those have cool stuff to check out. But once in a while, it's also good to go swing by the original Playfulverse and see what folks have been up to. This is a world that you could just set out walking in any direction and run into really cool things.
Yeah. There's a lot to do in here, and I think there's, if I'm not mistaken, there's still probably a little bit of land left, although not a ton, which is why we created the other Playfulverse worlds. But that just means there's a ton to see, and there's so many touchstones, and each one of them leads to something cool. Yeah. It's bound to. You know what? I've seen you play this game so many times. I want to play Touchstone Roulette.
Okay, let's do it. I think.
Why don't you call out like a couple questions while I'm
all right, well, we're setting that up. Let's take a look here.
And I won't forget this time to switch.
Ah, very good.
And there's our little store code. If you're just joining us, Moonfill, for some free stuff in the Creativerse store.
Let's see. J. Carmichael 1966 says, I use extractor cubes to take care of the leaves. I guess you're talking about those excavators that give you a big cube. You can rotate it and direct it, and really with precision go blow up or remove some materials. And those are nice because they give you some of the materials back. Those are nice, I find, for removing trees. Those are probably the best existing tool.
Yeah.
But some of the trees are so massive that you really, it really wants, or you find that you wish you had even more powerful tools. And so that's something that's been discussed for a long time by the community and by the team as well, saying what are the best ways to kind of take care of these giant trees if you want to build in that area. This is a neat little spot.
We are in John Moo's Preservation Society.
So I think John Moo probably set this up just to reserve the land to be built on at another time. So this is a really cool area. If you look, this is the kind of place that I would like to set up camp too, right? It's got a mix of biomes. I see some of those elder woods, the nice tall peak stones.
I love the cliffs.
The grassy areas there in the distance. I found it cool. I was hopping into a world earlier today, and it had an area like this right up next to a desert and also next to a savanna. And that tends to be the kind of place I look for when I'm trying to find somewhere to build. Easy access to a lot of biomes, just to make it interesting, so I don't have to travel too far if I need to go get some, I don't know, shrew tails or something. But yeah, pretty cool area if nothing has been built here yet. It's reserved by the Preservation Society.
The terrain is great.
Yeah.
The terrain is great. You marked a great spot in the terrain. And for that, we're grateful. And there's a flying Rambo.
He's just bouncing around, having fun.
So I think that's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been a lot of fun. I will flash one more time.
Let's do it.
Our promo code, Moonfill. You can get a Galactic pack of blocks, which was voted on by folks on our Twitter and our Facebook pages.
Yeah, absolutely. If you think, hey, I would really like to have a voice in answering future questions like that may then benefit me by getting the free blocks that I want, go follow us on Twitter or follow us on
Facebook.
Facebook, that's the one.
And we also started recently an Instagram channel. This is almost entirely focused on featuring player creations, as opposed to on Facebook and Twitter, where it's more of a mix. This is like almost every day we post something really cool that one of our players has created. And if you want to send something to us to get on there, we will consider just hashtag it Creativerse.
Yeah, totally. Before the stream started here, I saw someone say, hey, did you see that cool dragon bridge that was on the Instagram channel? And then the creator of the dragon bridge at a running Reen, I think, is hanging out in the chat, and those like, yeah, I've seen that once or twice when I built it. So very cool stuff.
Yeah, that was an amazing build, by the way. Adarati Reen. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Had to share that. And finally, just give a little call out here. Go ahead and give us a follow or subscribe on Twitch or YouTube, and you'll find out when we do another stream.
Yep.
So I think that's it. Are there any other final questions or remarks?
I'm not seeing anything new. There are a ton of questions about, hey, will this ever be added to the game? I saw improved swimming and more life in the underwater and stuff like that. And so we tend to kind of give similar answers to stuff like that because if it's not something we're immediately planning or working on, we can only say, hey, we really like that idea and hope we get a chance to do that in the future. And so that remains true, but nothing to announce right now. Right now, the team is really kind of dedicated working on the next update, trying to get that feeling really polished and bug-free and ready to go out, and we're excited for that. So that's what's on our radar for right now.
Yeah. And speaking of that update, it is coming. We know a lot of you guys have been asking us about that. We expect about 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks.
Something like that.
It may change because it's software development. It's not it's hard to predict, but hopefully in the next 2 or 3 weeks, we'll get that out to you guys. This is a big update. There's a lot of stuff in it. We were just talking before the stream, Brainsloth and I, about how much stuff is in this. So we can't wait to get that out to you guys.
Yep. All right.
Brainsloth, this has been an honor.
It's been fun. I was looking forward to this all week. Thanks for tuning in, guys. And I'm looking forward to seeing y'all next time.
See you guys.